Hi, this is Emmy,
And Julia.
and we did the Cretaceous time period.
The Cretaceous time period is part of the last three periods in the Mesozoic era. It started about 145 million years ago and ended 66 million years ago. It was preceded by the Jurassic period and followed by the Tertiary period. The ocean. During the Cretaceous period, the oceans were much warmer today, averaging about 3 to 5 degrees warmer. The ocean floor was spreading along a rift, which eventually led to the formation of the Southern Atlantic Ocean. Also, the sea levels were much higher back then than they are today. Atmosphere. CO2 levels were incredibly high during this period, especially in the late portion of the period. There was no ice present on the planet due to the temperatures being extremely high as compared to today. Oxygen made up 30% of the atmospheric gases, which is a very high proportion. The continents. The continents were on the move during this period, and Pangaea was splitting apart due to the movement from the plate tectonics. Pangaea had split up into two continents, Laurasia in the north and Gondwana in the south. Laurasia was made up of Europe, Asia, and North America, while Gondwana was made up of Africa, South America, Australia, India, Antarctica, and Madagascar. This led to the formation of more shores and coastlines. As you can see, Illinois would be right here in the northern hemisphere.
Okay, plants. There were ferns, cycads, and conifers, and ferns dominated more of the drier or less nourishing land. Flowering, flourishing plants known as angiosperms first appeared about 125 million years ago. The flowering plants were more in the damper areas, and there is a rapid increase in the density and species of vegetation. Animals. Large herds of ornithischians, like the Triceratops and Stegosaurus, replaced the sauropods, like the Brachiosaurus and Apatosaurus. Also, dominant theropods, like the T-Rex, still existed until the end of the period. Birds replaced the pterosaurs in the air, and flying animals became widely diversified during the Cretaceous time period. Enantiornithes were a diverse group of birds. They were mostly flying ones. Hesperornithiformes were toothed birds that didn't fly. They mostly swam. And then Ichthyornithiformes were toothed seabirds that fed on fish. And the one thing that you should know about our time period.
So there was a mass extinction that happened about 65 million years ago, of which about 80% of all species, including dinosaurs, mesosaurs, plesiosaurs, and pterosaurs, and several other species of the marine invertebrates, were all extinct. This occurred at the end of the period, and it was thought to have been caused by a huge meteor that struck the planet. And there you have it.